Well, I know as a kid, I was probably 5, 6 years old coming to the Mint 400 with my dad, and it was always that big one every single year. He wanted to go, and the most money, the most prestige, of all the events they did every year. And I remember coming as a kid and walking Fremont, and almost getting lost in a sea of people. And it was, as a kid from Parker, I mean, you're exposed to big city, you're exposed to things you're never going to see anywhere else in Vegas, and especially in Fremont. And I just remember this surreal experience, and I remember just so many cars, bumper to bumper down Fremont Street. I remember the races back then, they actually did, they'd have 400 entries, and you may have a class 11 car starting third off the line, and you may have a class 1 car starting 397th. Like, it was literally like a pill draw. They started 1 through 400. You never knew where you were at, never knew where you stood up in class. So remember Dad always being frustrated if you get a bad pill draw. And us, like, as a kid, it was cool because you got to see all the classes. You weren't just watching class 8, you were watching all the classes go, and you'd see something go by, and then all of a sudden you'd see a car completely different in class. And I think that there was a little bit of mystery with the Mint. There was excitement. I know everybody looked forward to it. I know me as a kid, 5 or 6 years old, I mean, it was something every single year. Yeah, we get to go to Vegas. It's Mint 400 time, And I don't know if Dad was as stoked on it as I was, because I think there was a lot of pressure for drivers back then with the amount of prestige and everything else on the line. But man, I had some great memories as a kid coming to the races with Dad here. Well, and I think that's the excitement of the Mint, is the fact that it isn't the same every single year. You never know what you're gonna come across. It's an equalizer too. Nobody has home field advantage because nobody knows what the track's gonna be. Granted, a lot of us have run a lot of the trails at different times, but recently you guys have started pulling trails and things like that, especially for the bikes and single track that's never been run before. If it has, it's been decades since it's run. But I think that's one of the cool things about the Mint. In off-road, we kind of fall into the same old rut a lot of times. And I feel like the Mint 400 every single year is kind of that anomaly out there where you don't know what to expect, and everybody knows coming in, now it's not a points race. So this is all about bragging rights. People are bringing their A game. They're not laying up. They're not trying to finish for points. I mean, it's, you want to win. That's the only thing there is to win the Mint, and second place doesn't matter, because it doesn't count for anything. It's coming across the finish line first. And I think that's what everybody looks forward to every single year with the Mint, is the fact that, once a year we can go all in on an event and just send it.